Nimmst du schon auf?
Ich biege ja die Kamera läuft in die andere Kamera.
Nein, magst du Blindschläge in Sicherheit bringen?
Machen. Aber ich bin der andere von Hallo.
Was?
Kannst du mir den von der die Kamera läuft in die andere?
Da unten kein Apfel. Der Glas in die Mitte. Da bin ich weggestellt. Unten. Weil er die Blindschläge gebracht hat und so gut schön hat. Wo sie die Blindschläge
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Yes, 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 yes. I had to save. There is a kind of big worm, we call it snake as well here, that I was called to save. That's why you heard the voice in the background. So I had to go over and save this. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'll be back again. Thank you. So, once again, we let's get back to this. Uh, I hope you can see me. Let me see who is there. Leo's 1830. Thank you very much for coming. Yeah, I have to go out a little bit and save an animal. I know that some of you might find it a little bit funny, but it was a snake, but this snake is not harmful. And you see, everything in nature has something to do with all of us. The stigma that we have over certain things is just out of false cultural uh, mix up. But yeah, I was called by the neighbor to come and pick a snake. But that snake is not harmful. It's just like a big worm. It's just about, just about 30 centimeters or so. So yes, the topic is while you wait, try to love yourself. That's the topic of today. Okay, I know I'm being the reflection of the sun, and I hope that you people can see me. Yeah, so welcome everyone. Yeah, thank you very much. That's what we're gonna be playing today. While you waiting for someone else to try to love yourself, cause no one does it better than you. While you waiting for someone else to love yourself. Rewind. I hope that people are gonna come to hear this because I want us to kind of reflect, I mean, self-love is very important, and a lot of people think that self-love is being selfish. No, self-love is not being selfish. Self-love is it depends on who is doing that. A lot of people are selfish anyway, but the first human nature is being selfish. But now this selfishness is also not is a positive type of selfishness. You should know what is good for humans, and then push it out there for other people. You should know what is good for human, and the only way you can know what is good for human beings is by experiencing it yourself, and that's the reason why we're talking about self-love. Okay, and the song goes this way. Okay, let me do it again. I think I should raise this a little bit. Yeah, so that we can have good position. Welcome everyone. Thank you very much, Aliswa. Thank you very much, Aliswa. Thank you. Alice, thank you very much. Yesterday I was totally busy, and that's the reason why. And again, for the fact that we couldn't talk towards the midday, I worked in the morning, I worked in the afternoon, and I worked later in the night. And you people, you must have seen What happened? Yes, you must have seen when I was doing live with my students. So that's just that's just what happened. This week is gonna be the same thing. We are. Let me tell you what we're doing. The state of Friesen, gave me a contract which I've been doing with them for the past 10, 15 years. As a matter of fact, I've been there for the past 18 years. But there's a contract that comes, it's a little contract. I have to get involved in bringing creative handwork to the children in different playgrounds. So we'll be visiting about 9 or 8 playgrounds. If you go to the internet and type state prize Friesen juvenile youth center, then you're gonna see the program that we have. So that's what makes me to be busy every day. So, and that's the reason for this. Thank you very much for your understanding. That's the reason for this spontaneous life that I go most of the time. Okay. Yes, there is a reason for this spontaneous life that I go most of the time. I go this life because that's the only time I say, oh, if you wait now, it will take some days that you've not done anything. So I will go ahead and go live. Like now, and I wanted to do this as a premiere, but I said, okay, go live if just hope that people will show up and experience this with them. And I was taking a walk. I even made some shots. 3 minute shots while I was in the wild, trying to listen to the birds as well. And this song came to my mind. The song says, while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. Did you hear that? While you're waiting for someone else, to try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. They say it takes two to tango, but they say it takes two to tango, but you can always do the solo dance, okay? And expectation is only gonna bring you depression. So that's what I came up with today. So I just want to play it with you for you people, okay? So thank you very much, Aliswa. Thank you very much for showing up. And yes, we're still gonna do that. I believe that we shall surely find out the opportunity. And because what I should have done is while I'm getting on this, and that's the problem. I think I do this better with a computer. I don't know how to do it with the iPhone. So it should be when I set it in. I think you can do it with iPhone as well. Go live with somebody. So you set it so that you go live with somebody. The thing is that how do I send you the link so that we can go live at the same time? This is the reason why we have to talk, okay? Because I want us to be doing such. And we seem to be on a wavelength. You do technical, road construction, nature. That's very interesting. So sometimes we talk to our public as well. So yes, I didn't set this because I didn't plan it with anybody. And when I started, I was called by a neighbor to go and remove something. Yes, at least, I will show you with a computer and then you try with the phone. Okay, so I think I've seen go live with with another person. It is in this setting. So, but I have to set it before I go live. And this is the thing that I wanted us to talk about. And then I will just tell you, can we go live? So I'm gonna make this one short, and when I finish this one, I will just have to write you because it's Saturday. I hope you will have some time. Tomorrow I have also a communion, a holy communion that I'm gonna be playing in. So then we go to the church by 10, and then we go to drink tea and eat coffee, drink coffee and tea and cake, and I will bring the children together to play something. So tomorrow is going to be busy. Monday is going to be busy. There's always a time that I could do maybe 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes. And this is the time that I'm hoping that I could use. So I will tell you these times and you choose which time that we could go live, because I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to pin a list here. And again, why this song? Why this song? This song is very important because it has to remind you of how I have a reflection of light in my eyes, so don't mind the way I'm looking. So we have sunshine today, by the way. So why this song? Why this song? This song is all about, okay, with your man. Okay, no problem. So this song is all about trying to remind people on how to experience what makes human beings tick, what makes human beings happy. What makes human beings happy are mostly similar. If we run it down to the basic, food, good health. In food you have good health, in food you have nutrition, in food you have well-being, and then clothing and shelter. These are very, clothing is all about protecting yourself. Shelter is also about protecting yourself further from the elements and protecting yourself from negative minded people who might try to take possession of your things. So this housing, food and clothing is very basic. So everybody, but when we go further, you will realize that there is also something that makes me laugh. There's something that makes me feel happy. So if you experience much of what makes people happy, you sure gonna want to share other people's happiness. You have to be happy when you see another person happy. Okay? So, yes, the basics. These basics are very important. And if you knew how happy you feel over these basics, that is the same thing that is going to happen to another person. That is something that's going to happen to the 7 billion people in the world. Let me tell you, you'll be happy to see some other person happy because you know what makes people happy. Okay? So, for that reason, you have to experience it yourself. You have to experience it yourself. And that's why I'm asking you to please, if you're, once, when while you're waiting for someone else to try to love yourself, because no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else to try to love yourself, because no one else does it better than you. They say it takes two to tango, but you can always do your solo dance. When you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, because no one else does better than you. When you're waiting, never you wait for so long. Try to love yourself. When you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, because no one does it better than you. They say it takes two to tango, but I tell you now, you can always do solo dance. So when you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, because no one else does it better than you. Yeah. While you're waiting for someone else, don't you ever relent from making yourself happy. Okay? Whatever you call it, try to make yourself happy because you are experiencing what makes other people happy. And it's true that you're going to make another person happy. That's the topic of today. So it's not selfishness. The thing is that if you are very self-oriented, that's another problem. If you're so much self-oriented that even when you've learned that thing that makes you, hello, Marie Ellis, unique vlog. Thank you for showing up again today. Thank you very much. Thank you. So the topic of today is try to be happy, okay? Try to make yourself happy. Experience what makes human beings happy. If you experience it enough, you can always share it. If you don't know it, you can do it, okay? So while you're waiting for someone else, and try to love yourself, because no one else does it better than you. Because you're waiting for someone else. Yeah, don't wait for someone else. Yes, when you have wet dreams, okay, it's all for you because you are not owing anybody. Okay, you people think that I'm not gonna put some jokes into that song. Yes, yes, I was taking a walk and I was just thinking, oh, let me call this person so that I can chat, so that I can share the moment of my walking around the woods and hearing the birds. But I just said, if I just allow them, they're having their own, stuffs right now. Just allow them. Thank you very much, Maria Ellis. Yeah, yeah. The song is, the song is that. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I hope you're doing fine too. Yes. So while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, but I tell you, brothers and sisters, you can always do solo dance. So while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Does it better than you. Now you're waiting for someone else. Don't you wait for someone else. Don't allow expectation to bring you to depression. Don't you wait for someone else. Don't you allow expectation to bring you. Yeah, don't allow expectation to bring you to depression, okay? So while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Because no one does it better than you. No one. No one. You see, sometimes I've told you people about being alone and remembering some nice moments, and the next thing is you start laughing. Okay? Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, I hope everyone is good in Portland, Mary Ellis. I'm really glad that at least we're having some, it's planting season, so things are happening, things are happening. So thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much for being there. So going back to the theme of today is very important. It's very important to realize that when you experience much of what makes human beings happy, you can apply it to another person. If you have deficiency in being happy, if you have deficiency in being joyful, it will be difficult. You're gonna be a skeptic individual. When somebody tries even to make you happy, you don't realize it. You don't realize it. You'll be apprehensive because you think that what that person is doing is negative because you don't know that it's good. So you have to experience it yourself. And that's the reason why I pick up this topic while I was taking a walk today. I worked so hard yesterday, for example. I was in the afternoon, I was in early in the morning, I was doing some garden work. Afterward, I was taking care of the youth center. After the youth center, I was taking care of drum. That's the reason why I go live the way I go live these days, because I know that if I ever had to have the time to do that live, it's not gonna work. So while I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm applying, I'm going live. All right. So pardon me if I always get spontaneous. I don't post a kind of a trailer and wait until no. I know it's not that well strategic, but my dear, we still have other lives, and the best I have to do now is what I'm doing right now. So thank you for the likes, and as usual, I'll be going around from time to time, supporting where I can. But it is now, the season has just started, so I'll be working from time to time and using the time in between to go live. Thank you very much. So stay around. I can see that there's a lot of people in the background. We have about 50 people in the background right now, and we're hoping that more will come. So the topic is, why wait for someone else? Try to love yourself. Okay? Now, so that it's not going to be selfish if you're learning to love yourself so that you can apply it on another person. That's the reason for this song. While you're waiting for someone else, where you can apply your fun knowledge. Yeah. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. Cause you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. Amazing M-I-G, you're welcome in the house. Cause no one else does it better than you. Mary Alice, unique blood. Cause no one else does it better than you. Thank you, the amazing M and G. Thank you, amazing M and G. Thank you, Aliswa, thank you, Aliswa, thank you, Mary Alice, thank you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. Thank you, amazing M and G. Amazing M and G. Amazing M and G. Amazing M and G. Amazing. That's my sister there. Thank you very much. My while you're waiting for someone to try to. Yes, while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. You know why? Because it's only you that does it better. Nobody can do it for you. And again, the advantage you have over loving yourself is being prepared to also share what you know that makes human beings happy. If you don't have it, you can't give it. In God, if you don't have it, you can do it. You can give it. And that's the reason why this song came to my mind. Thank you very much, amazing MNG. Thank you very much. Thank you. I can see the harvest, the fruit harvest is going on right now. Everybody is enjoying some fruit. Thank you very much. Thank you, the amazing MNG. Marielle says, hi, the amazing MNG. Blessings. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. The reason of this topic is I was just taking a walk today because I had a very tough day yesterday. You people must have noticed I had a live yesterday while I was doing the we are doing 2 times in a month now drum workshop. So while I was doing, I just went on live, stayed about 1 hour 20 minutes, and yeah, some people came anyway. So thank you. All for callers in the house, relaxing, trying to go to other places to also help other people. That's the thing. Thank you very much, the amazing MNG. Yes, all for color is always checking you guys out. That's what it should be. You know, if you have the opportunity to just allow a second device, you know, go around and show support, that is a very good thing. So that's what O4 Color is doing. Thank you very much, MNG, for being there. Thank you, Marielle's unique vlog. Thank you, Aliswa. And thank you, all those people in the bushes. We almost have over 100 people in the bushes right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the topic of today is why wait for someone else? Why don't you love yourself? What you gain by doing so is you achieve the knowledge of what is good for other human beings. That's what you do when you're loving yourself. You're not troubling anybody. You're not stalking anybody. Okay? You're not trying to woo anybody foolishly or treacherously or falsely. You're just all by yourself. Okay? And this practice you can practice also as couples. Because when you people realize what is good for human, when you get kids, you try to share with that kid. But you are not bitter on your child, you know, just because your child has already matured, looking good, and you became jealous. You can only be jealous of your child when you don't know what makes human beings happy. You should be able to know that. As a couple, as a single person, you should be able to. Don't base your happiness on other information. Try to experience it yourself. So that's where this song came from. M&G, let me read that. Let me put on my glasses because I don't want to. So thanks so much for your warm welcome, everyone. M&G, I think I connect, but I am not. But I am going. Okay, that's it. You have to. You guys are very close to each other. Okay. I'm also looking forward for collaborations. Okay. So please, I'm always looking forward for collaborations. You people should collaborate as well. That's what I'm trying to do with Aliswa. That's what I'm trying to do with the Master of Ragus. People that I have around here. You must have seen that I went all the way about 100 kilometers away from here to go visit a Kenyan YouTuber that is living here. So I'm hoping also that we're going to meet again, maybe this summer. So collaboration is good because I know what love is and I experienced love on my own, all right? Yes, you are neighbors, I know that. I know you people are from my hometown. Yes, thank you. And my best place in Jamaica remains Portland. So thank you very much, everyone that is coming from. Shout out and big up yourself all in the Portland there. Thank you very much. So the topic of today remains, why wait for someone else? Try to love yourself. Why wait for someone else? Try to love yourself. Okay? And what do you gain from that? You must have noticed what is good for that human beings. When you're dealing with yourself in a manner, I hope that this screen is not blurred for anything. Okay? So, and when you know that, you can apply that. Yes. When you know that, big up Portland every time. Yes, Viva Portland. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I love all Jamaicans, but you see, my first experience, was just Portland, and I love it. While you wait for someone else, try to love yourself, cause no one else does it better than you. While you waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, but I tell you, brothers and sisters, you can as well do a solo dance. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, cause no one else does it better than you. You could have red drinks, but it's all on you. You are not owing anybody some explanations. Expectations will always bring depression. So try to love yourself before someone comes around. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, cause no one does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, but I tell you, brothers and sisters, you can also do some solo dance. You can have wet dreams, but after all, you don't owe nobody an explanation. So why are you waiting for someone? Yes. Let me read what M&G is writing. Thank you very much. I am from Portland, honey. Yeah, you are. I know that. I know that. I watched your video but didn't realize I did not. Yes, sometimes you connect and it drops, and that's the reason why I would like you people to check sometimes. Again, recheck. Thank you very much. 7 likes already. Thank you very much. And 2 million people in the house believing that that could be Mary Ellis and the amazing M and G. Thank you very much because they've been interacting with each other. Thank you. And that's why we're going to put Mary Ellis up there again. Mary, I hope your number is growing. Yes, I hope your number is growing. So that's it. I know what being happy is all about. I must tell you the truth. I was lucky. Yes, there are challenges. I don't call it difficulty. There are challenges, but I've experienced love and experienced also disappointment. And but to tell you the truth, I know that what is good for me, I know what is good for me, and I know what is good for people. So I have to be careful, when I meet somebody. And that's the reason why most of the time I choose to differ and distance than differ and fight. I choose mostly to differ and distance. Thank you, congratulations, it's moving. We'll soon be getting to 500, 254, 84. I'm sorry, let me read that. Ifeanyi is a gray hair man. Yeah, 284. Soon we'll be going to 300. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. It's very important. You see, maybe our encounter here must have maybe given you people an insight to what I'm talking about today. When I notice somebody, I'm not saying that I'm a good person. I've already said it. I think you people will see that in my Facebook. I say my motto is, I am not a good person, but I'm trying every day to be good. And the way to try to be good is to, first of all, find a way to love myself. And the moment I love myself, I realize that I'm human and another person staying in front of me or elsewhere, or people in the Caribbean, people in Asia, people in Australia, people in Northern Canada, people in South America, people in Africa. When I look at them, I see them as human. So I deal with them like I could have dealt with myself. Because somewhere in that book, one of the few good things that was said in that book, love others like you would like yourself. Do unto others as you would like done unto you. Do unto others as you would like done unto you. Can you imagine that? So your way of engagement, is exactly how you would like somebody to deal with you. And that's why nothing is going ever since this exploitative character they call economy. The market economy. That market economy, remember that the old market is just a meeting place. Allow Africans to tell you what marketplace is. Marketplace used to be a meeting place where people exchange goods. That's what you call trade by barter. And sometimes children bring the song that they are developing for full moon, they bring it into the market and then receive bean balls, receive some kind of bonds. We call it bonds also, okay? So that's what the marketplace is. But this other market system that was developed, which was meant to do what? Which was meant to monopolize, okay? You see, that's the problem. That's where it all started. The problem what we're having today is always about. But when you use that in relationship, you're gonna fail. Because can you imagine, you want to sell something and you've already killed the people you want to sell something to. You've already eliminated the market. You've already eliminated it. So how do you think that you're gonna sell again? That's the problem. So when I say peace to the world, I'm talking about what I knew. As an artist, you see, I need people to buy my artworks and I need them to live. I need them to feel good. So most of the thing that I talk is from my own experience. What is your own experience? How can you apply your experience in life? So try to love yourself. It's the only way out of love that you can really experience love. Out of experiencing love, you can experience love. You can give love. You can give. I know that people are using love, 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 love. Let's put it down now. What is good for you could be good for another 100 people. So try to do yourself good. Do yourself good. And when you must have done that, you sure gonna be a person that is admirable. Yeah, you could be admired for being good. You could be admired for being good. I'm not preaching anything else. I'm just telling you to love yourself. While you're loving yourself, you're experiencing how to love others. You're experiencing how to recognize what is good when it is given to you. Can you imagine there are some people, if you give them what is good today, they are skeptical. They don't know what to do with it. They are apprehensive. They don't know what to do with it. They are, because, now, if they had a bad experience, if you want to caress them, they'll be shivering because they think that the caress is mishandling. Okay? So try to love yourself. Try to love yourself. Try to feel how good it feels when your hand is not too rough and you're rubbing it on yourself. So let's go back to the song. That's how this song comes. Let me sing it a cappella. When you're why yo. Once again, why you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, but I tell you, brothers and sisters, you could do some solo dance. You could have wet dreams, but you don't owe anybody explanations. 'Cause too much expectation will bring you depression. Why you waiting for someone else? Try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. I say, why you waiting for someone else? Try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. Yeah. Thank you very much. I see Black in the house. So Black, I'm now talking about unconditional. Self-love is an unconditional birthright. Exactly. Look, I think we have to post that. We have to post that. Somebody has to see this. Someone has to see this for a while before I put up. Someone has to see that self-love is that's it. Unconditional love. You got the point. Danke vielmals, das hast du richtig gesagt, Black. Es freut mich, dass du da bist. Ich wollte sowieso heute mal nachfragen, wie es dir geht. Einfach schreiben. Es war schon fast eine Woche her. Okay? Danke vielmals, dass wir uns unterhalten geschrieben haben. Also, die Saison ist schon angefangen. Was ich mache gerade ist, jede Möglichkeit, dass ich habe, gehe ich einfach live. Heute war ich bei Spaziergang und auf einmal kam dieser Gesang in meinen Kopf. Und dann habe ich angefangen, ich habe das aufgenommen und dann habe ich gesagt, ich werde mit euch darüber reden. Weil Selbstliebe ist die Beste, was man passieren kann. Weil während dieser Selbstliebe, du lernst auch, wie du Liebe empfinden kannst. Wie du auch jemand anderen Liebe geben können. Das ist es. Und weil ich war ein bisschen, thank you. Ich will nicht viel darüber reden, deswegen singe ich das. Während der Zeit, dass du auf jemanden wartest, versuch Selbstliebe zu praktizieren, weil niemand macht das besser als du. Du sollst dich selber lieben, während dieser Zeit lernst du auch, was gut für andere Menschen ist und dann kannst du auch tatsächlich das verwenden und erfahren gleichzeitig. Manche Leute sind apprehensiv, die sind zurückhaltend, wenn es um Liebe geht, weil sie falsche Erfahrungen gemacht haben. Deswegen habe ich gesagt, ich singe diesen Song heute, mache live draus, bleibe ich vielleicht ungefähr 45 Minuten oder so. Die ersten 20 Minuten sind wir dabei gerade. So, ich freue mich, dass du da bist, Black. And I'm happy also that you all are there. That's what I've just said in German. When you have one. It's okay. I can read something before I continue with this song. Let me read. Unfortunately, self-love isn't easy. Everyone is influenced by their parents and upbringing, and things often don't go too well. You're right. That is understandable, and that's the reason why it is important that you look into yourself and say, okay, what is it that is good for me? Because that's the basis of all these things, is that you know what is good. Everyone. So even small children, they know what good and bad. Okay? They know that if they put their hand in fire, it's painful. They know that when they cut, they can be learned. Okay. But it can be learned, exactly. And very important, you can only love others if you love yourself. That's it. So that's the reason why don't wait for someone else first. I'm not going to blame it all on my parents, because they can make mistakes, okay? And that's the reason why I'm saying, while you're waiting for someone else, but you love yourself, because no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Today, don't wait for someone. Expectations will bring you depression. You could have your wet dreams and you don't owe anyone explanations, you know? So, don't wait for someone else, because when you're waiting for someone else, you're gonna forget yourself. That's why the song of Ifeanyickool is coming to you saying, while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, cause no one else does it better than you. You could have wet dreams and you owe no one explanation. much. Let's see. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's put up the amazing up there for people to see the amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, yes. You owe no one explanation when you're loving yourself. Okay, you could have your wet dreams and you don't owe anybody any explanation. And don't forget, expectation brings you depression. Okay, so while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, cause no one else does it better than you. Did you hear that? That's the topic of today. I'm gonna be bringing such topics up so that we can play music with it. Cause it's in the house. Carnage is in the house. Thank you very much, Carnage. It's amazing. You're welcome. Cause thank you very much. The topic of today is very interesting because I was taking a walk. And maybe if you ever rewatch this video, you will notice that at the beginning of the video, I was called to remove a snake. I don't know what you people call that snake that is not dangerous. It's always moving around. You know, it tills the ground also. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Marielis. Wanga lady is in the house. Wanga, I missed that live. Wanga, why is it I get your notification after you've already gone live? What is happening? Wanga, why is, or do you share yourself after you must have gone live? Why is it I'm getting your notification? Because I want to see my organic sister. That's the reason why you see me come to watch the video afterwards. Okay? So Wanga, I don't know why I keep on getting your notification much later. Thank you very much, Carnage Gold. Please, before any of you go, let me sing this song once more, a cappella. Why you? While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else loves it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. You could have wet dreams as long as you don't disturb anybody. And you owe no one else explanations. Expectations brings you depressions. So never you try to go there. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, but tell your brothers and sisters, you could do solo dance while you're waiting. Thank you, Carnage Go. Carnage, it's amazing. Yeah, while you're waiting for someone else. Yeah, you can really love yourself. While you're doing that, you're learning how to love other humans, because you can only give what you have. When you don't know it, you can't give it. That's why this song is coming to you from Ifeanyickool, the studio, the creative studio south of Germany, where we celebrate humanity through glorification of the Almighty with creativity and positivity. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, they say. But you can do solo dance. It takes two to tango, they say. But you can do the solo very much, everyone in the house. 6 million people in the house. Thank you very much. Carnage, it's amazing. Cousin, thank you very much for being there. It's all the topic of, first of all, using yourself as an experiment of something good, and you can share it with other people. Thank you very much. You have to share what is good with other people, and the only way to share it is to experience it yourself. Make sure if it's bitter, it's going to be bitter to the next person, but if it's sweet, good enough, it's going to be something that you can share with other people. The topic came to me while I was taking a walk in the wild. It was a tough week this week, I lost a day on Monday, and but it was replenished somehow before the week ended. So I'm really thankful. And look, you have to learn to love yourself. It's very important, because the reason why people misbehave, people are very aggressive, is because of the deficiency of love in them. So once again, the song says, while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. They say it takes two to tango, but you could do solo dance. You could have your wet dreams without any explanation. 'Cause expectation brings you depression. Waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. Yeah, no one does it better than you. And while you're doing it, you're learning what is good for other human beings. Yes, because, you see, that's the only thing that can happen without you molesting anybody. You're not trying to molest anybody. You're on your own. You could have good thoughts, and it happens within you. You go, put your clothes in the laundry. So, yeah, and then it's good. When such a thing happens to you without having to have been aggressive on anybody or trying to stalk anybody, it happens within you. So when you now agree with another person and you're engaging in such an act, you already know that you should give yourself time and give the individual you are engaged with time as well for you people to experience that sensation. So I'm just bringing it in as a joke, but that's what happens. You experience certain things. You experience what you call, we call it in German, we call it Lachanfall. It means a situation where you get into laughter and you cannot hold yourself. You laugh like crazy, we yes, it makes afterwards you could, but you are just on your own. So being shy doesn't come into the question, because you are just alone. And you're not disturbing anybody. So that's the reason, but there's a good sensation, involved in that. For that reason, you are sure gonna be a patient, time-taking individual when you then engage with another person. I'm just talking about trying to practice different types of self-realization with love. When you realize who you are, you will realize first and foremost that you're human. Thank you very much, Ifeanyickool. Ifeanyickool, it's amazing. Thank you very much. I usually say the woman, she's gold as well. She's golden. Thank you very much. So please, don't you ever, relent in your efforts in trying to learn what is good for you. And once you've learned it, you can apply it. You cannot apply what you don't know. And what I mean by this is that, do unto others as you would like yourself Be treated. Treat others as you would like yourself to be treated. That's what this song is all about. And again, there is this danger that some people are very much accusative. Accusing. They always accuse other people about their lack of happiness. So while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Because nobody does it better than you. So this is the topic. This topic is trying to hit on those people that is always giving other people guilt. He is guilty because I'm not happy. She is guilty because I'm not happy. My dear, you see, happiness is within. Happiness is waiting. It's only rekindled. It's only unlocked when you have somebody opposite you that is also trying to share a good moment with you. And that's how this song came out. And I'm going to do it a cappella once more. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Because no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Because no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, they say. But you could do solo dance. Try to love yourself. Because no one else does it better than you. You could have wet dreams. You don't owe anyone explanations. Because expectation brings depression. While you're waiting for someone else to try to love yourself. Because no one else does it better than you. Yes, expectation brings depression. Okay? So for those of you, those people that always go around trying to blame everybody for their own problem, yes, I know that the problem, the economic situation is systematic. The social engagement of human beings and the way they engage with each other is also, thank you very much, Marielle's unique vlog. Thank you for being there. Thank you. So yes, we're gonna put carnage there. Yeah. So these are systematic, but you see, if you allow the system to put you down to the extent that you start hating others, then it's your problem. It's not a problem of the system alone. Okay? I've told some people, if you are a meat eater and the meat starts, meat becomes so expensive. I've been saying such long ago, if you are a meat eater and the meat becomes so expensive, consider yourself a philosopher first for a moment and think about what the cows eat to produce meat, cows eat to produce beef. Yes, consider yourself. If you're a meat eater, yes. And I'm just trying to tell you how to avoid the system. Yes, you can avoid the system by rethinking what the societal pressure puts on you. If you're a meat eater, let me complete this analogy. If you're a meat eater and meat becomes so expensive, and again, the problem is that there's a manipulation going on. You have a lot of antibiotics, you have a lot of bad treatment of the animals. Consider yourself a philosopher for a while and think about, what does cow eat to produce beef? What does cow eat to produce beef? I want somebody in the look, you people are about 8 million people in the house. Tell me, what does cows eat to produce beef? Tell me, write what, because it's a short word. Write me, what does cow eat to produce beef? What? Tell me, what is the basic food of cows that makes them produce meat that we eat? What is the basic food of cow that makes them produce beef that we eat? Tell me. In the comments, just write it there before we continue with the analogy. Tell me. Okay? So, and when you look at that, you find out that it's a process that somebody has organized in order to keep you in bondage. I know it's going to be difficult for some people to lay their hands off some jack chicken or good steak. I know it's going to be difficult, but I'm just trying to tell you that don't be so much mad at the system. Your happiness is within. When I realized what cows eat to produce beef, I will start eating that. Yes, I will start eating that. I don't want to be so much dependent. You see, somehow we are going back to the theme of last, weekend. We are so much dependent that we get angry. We get angry about everything. We get angry about people, and we cannot share love. So now that nobody is trying to answer what I mean, maybe the analogy was not understood. So the cows eat plants, isn't it, to produce beef? Yes. But now you know that the system of mass production of meat and everything is even giving us trouble. They have antibiotics, they have a lot of things involved in producing our meat, and you're becoming sick from time to time. So what you do is that you go back to the basics. The cows eat plants in the first instance for them to produce meat. Then you start eating plants. I'm not saying that you should be an aggressive vegetarian. I'm only telling you that you can avoid things that would make you unhappy and make you become so strict on other people, become so aggressive, become so mean on people, or blame everybody for your problem. Okay? Blaming people is not the right thing. Look inwards, you're going to find that happiness you're looking elsewhere in you. And that's why this song just hit me today. And I said, I'm going to be working on it, and I'm going to do the first 3 lines just for you guys. Grass, that's what they eat. Yes, so, but grass, they eat a lot of veggies, that's it. Remember, in the good book, it's written that every green we can eat. We only have to know if we have to cook it before we eat it. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Yeah. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you, welcome. I have to check that name out. Thank you very much. Yeah. I call. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, they say. But I tell you, brothers and sisters, you can do solo dance. You can have wet dreams as much as you want. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Expectations brings only depression. So be happy before anyone. Waiting for someone that's trying to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. Thank you very much, everyone. Yes, thank you. I saw somebody coming without a jacket. Let me see. Varun Kundal. Thank you very much, Varun Kundal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, you see, it's very good to remind ourselves of something that is basic. Okay? When you hear such a song, you say, oh, he's promoting being selfish. No, I'm not trying to say that. What I'm doing is I'm trying to remind you that if you don't have love, you cannot share love. You can't even experience it. Sometimes it's going to be strange to you. When someone comes, I just gave an example of caressing, okay? Okay? When you consciously touch yourself, for example, you will notice how soothing it is, okay? For example, you have a mosquito. You don't allow a mosquito to be on you, and be biting you. You chase it out, okay? It feels good when the mosquito doesn't bite you. For example, it comes on you and tries to bite, especially the ones that are experienced in Portland. So the moment you notice that the mosquito is about to bite and you chase it away, you feel happy. For example, you feel so happy because number one, you didn't lose any blood. Number two, you don't have spots on you afterwards. So you feel happy. So you experience such. So when you have the opportunity to share such a moment, share such a help with another person, you do what? You do it gladly. Because you know that if the mosquito has bitten this person or bitten you, it will be painful. And that's why I'm begging you all. Try, while loving yourself, to learn how to be in love, share love, and make love. I know some people will only hear the last one that I said. While loving yourself, try to learn how to be in love, share love, and make love. This can only happen when you take out time to study what is good for human beings. And the best specimen is you. You're the best specimen. You're the best guinea pig. You're the best examination table. You're the best blackboard. You're the best whiteboard. You're anything you call it. You're the best experimental laboratory. That's what you are. So please, don't resent in showing love to yourself. Self-love is very important. Okay? It helps you to know how to treat other human beings. Because once you deal with yourself, chase away the demons in you, you will be free. You will be free to engage with others, share beautiful moments with them. That is what I'm looking out for. The moment that this song came to my mind today, and I said, let me put it together. So let me sing it now a cappella. I hope that you people are gonna like it again. While you're waiting for someone else to try to love yourself, 'cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, they say. But brothers and sisters, you could do this solo dance. You could have wet dreams without any explanations. 'Cause yes, I don't know. That one came recently. I've already taken it was about an hour and a half ago that the song came into. Thank you for the likes. Thank you very much for the likes, the 10 likes. Let's see if we can make it 20 before we cut this at the first hour. Okay, thank you very much. The part of the wet dream just came while I was in here, so Okay. But it's all experience, you know. As I said, if you want to do this study of being a loving person, you can only do it with yourself. You have to start within. You have to start within. I've already made the analogy about beef. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we are noticing somebody showing up. Wow, that's is that Greek? Is that Greek or Russian? I think it's Greek. Thank you very much for coming. You're welcome. You're welcome. So the topic is self-love. And I'm praying that you people should take it serious because I think we forgot ourselves in the greed, trying to do this, do that, do that. We forget ourselves in the greed. Have you ever had a situation where you are not conscious of your situation and something happened, you reacted? Your partner or your children would say, Daddy, what is wrong? What was wrong with you? Why did you react that way? Okay? There is something that my son has not forgotten up to today. I once made a sword for him, I'm sorry. I once made a sword, for a wooden sword for him because he liked, he wanted to play with some of the comic, so, and one day I told him, look, anything, because I was trying to avoid him liking pistols, plastic pistols. So I tried to avoid that. So by producing things that he can produce himself, things, so I did sword, thinking that's a better evil. Now I've told him if it's gonna be because an uncle must have bought a pistol, plastic pistol for him. So if it's gonna be, don't show it on anybody. Don't point it at anybody. So when I did the sword and he liked the sword, he started playing just like any other child. He started playing with the sword. Let's play. I said, no, I've told you that you can use this as a martial art demonstration, but don't face somebody with it because children, when they get used to that, they're likely gonna try it out, and before you know it, you'll be called to the school and say, hey, your son, used a sword to cut somebody or something like that. God forbid. So I decided to teach him a lesson. So when he was doing that, I said, I've told you before, don't shield your sword towards an individual. I think that's the right word. So don't do it. Don't point it towards an individual. So he kept on doing it. And you know what I did? I don't know what came over me. I can still remember that moment. It's still vivid. It's been years now. I think it's about 13 years ago that it happened. Or even less than 13. It's more than 13 years now that it happened because it was still about 5 or so. So I picked the sword and broke it. Myself later, I didn't like what I did. But he never liked it. But he was surprised that I went to the extent of destroying something that I made for him just to teach him a lesson. So, but at that moment, he wasn't thinking in that direction. He only cried. And I told him, look, stop. Look, I told you that if it's going to be a plastic sword, don't point it at a person. If it's going to be a plastic gun, don't point it at a person. It's not supposed to be pointed to individuals, to human beings. So please. And now you're playing and you're doing the same thing I told you not to do. That's the way. I tried to explain to him at a point. I said, okay, the only thing I'm going to ask you now, have I ever told you to point this to a person? He said, no. I'm just giving you people this example, because you allow things, things happen. So maybe I could have handled it in another way, but I thought that this particular expression of action, this action was necessary at that moment. But to tell you the truth, I never liked it because I never knew that he's gonna, cry in that manner. But he did, and we've been working on it since all these years. Because he kept on thinking, why did you do it? I said, because I told you, I don't want you to get used. You are too small. I don't want you to get used at pointing weapon on people, on human beings. Okay? A lot of parents never did never got to this. I'm not saying that I'm a good one. I'm only telling you that a lot of people take it, they laugh over it, and you laugh over it before you know it, your child is gonna, you'll be called in school because your child did something wrong. So please, sometimes it might be overwhelming. So remember yourself. Remember deep inside you, do the best you can. Okay, sometimes it might be difficult, but do the best you can. What am I trying to say? I'm saying that there are certain things you do out of frustration. There are certain things you do out of knowing that you're gonna get this child or this, you're gonna get a better result. I don't know if I'm saying the right thing. Thank you very much, Marielis. So we engage people out of love, although it could be difficult sometimes to express ourselves in a particular way. I don't know how to express myself on this day. What I did was to break the sword, because I told the young man, never you point the sword, be it plastic, wood, or gun, a plastic one, don't point it at an individual. Play with it in the air, okay? Play with it in the air, don't. So, but that's how it happened. And yes, we let her continue talking about it. So thank you very much for listening up to now. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Look, we have to learn how to love. Sometimes it will be difficult because out of love you teach in a difficult way. That's what I did. Out of love, I taught the young man a lesson in a very difficult way. I did produce the sword with wood, but I broke it, just to teach him a lesson that you are not supposed to shield your sword in front of an individual, a human being. Today is a good guy. Thank you very much. The song continues because I'm going to make this thematic. Let me see how many minutes have we gone, because I don't want to. Oh, really? Really? So I've done this almost. Oh, gee. Okay, I will do a cappella, and then do the song with the drums, and then play some solo to it, and we shall call it a day. I just hope that more people are going to come so that they can give me at least 20. I've not gotten 20 likes, in a live in the last couple. But you see, expectation is going to bring you to depression. So be careful. I'm very glad with what I've gotten. So if this is going to be where it's going to end after, the next 20 or 10 minutes, I'm going to be glad as well. Try to utilize the little light. That little light, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Why? I now bring something else in my head. I've forgotten my song. Why? I've now forgotten my song. Why? Why you're waiting for someone else? Try to love yourself. It takes two to tango, they say. But you could do this solo dance while you're waiting for someone else. Try to love yourself. Yeah. Thank you very much. Egavas, thank you very much. Egavas is in the house. Thank you very much, Egavas. Egavas, it was just Egavas and Lucy Warren's word that was yesterday at my live while we were teaching. Thank you very much. Yes, the likes are growing. Thank you very much. 11 likes. That is Egavas. Thank you very much, Egavas. Yes, and Egavas, it's all about love, self-love. And I needed to talk on this topic today. And I will keep on talking somehow on this topic. Thank you very much, Egavas. Danke vielmals. Freue mich, die Sonne scheint. Du siehst, ich brauche keine künstliche Licht. Ich habe jetzt gerade natürliche Licht kommen von meine, genau. So, thank you very much. Egavas, herzlich willkommen. Es geht um Selbstliebe. Durch Selbstliebe lernt man sich zu lieben und anderes zu lieben. Und deswegen war mir wichtig, dass ich dieses Lied mit euch heute teile. Ich habe das heute geschrieben, nicht ganz, aber gerade was ich inzwischen zusammengebracht habe, teile ich mit euch. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. They say it takes two to tango, but you can do your solo dance. They say it takes two to tango, lady, wanga lady, but you can do your solo dance. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. You could have your wet dreams, you owe no one explanations. Cause expectation bring depression. While you're waiting. Yeah, did you hear that? Welcome again, Wanga lady, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Right. So the song goes, while you're waiting for someone else, time to love yourself. Someone does it better than you. Once again, while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. You can do some solo dance, although they say it takes two to tango. You can always do some solo dance, although they say it takes two to tango. Have your wet dreams, you don't owe no one explanation. Cause expectation bring depression. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, but I tell you, brothers and sisters, you can do your own solo dance. Did you hear that? You can have your wet dreams as long as you want. You owe no one else explanation. Yeah. And you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. And you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, my brothers and sisters. But you can do your solo dance. It takes two to tango, but I tell you, brothers and sisters, you can do your solo dance. While you're waiting for someone, let's try to yourself. Cause I know that better than you. While you're waiting for someone, let's try to love yourself. Cause you're waiting. It takes two to tango. It takes two to tango, but you can as well do your solo dance. Yeah, thank you very much for the like. 12 likes already. We are remaining 8 likes to make it to 20, so that I'm going to experience another 20 likes in a long time while doing my live. I want to see if this love is out there. I know this love is out there. But first of all, I have to think about, what am I doing? What am I bringing to the table? What have I learned? How would I treat you guys? How would I treat Wanga Lady, my organic sister? How would I treat Ifeanyickool, my Ifeanyickool amazing, my cousin? How would I treat my sister in Portland, the amazing M&G? How would I treat my daughter, the Mary Ellis unit vlog? How am I gonna treat Egavas, my Nanzige Nakban, the Ima Vida 4 by Shout? Thank you very much, everyone. Yes, like up the live, says Mariellis. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, answer showing. Thank you for that, Wanga lady. So, while you're waiting for someone else, you see, this is an advice and a warning at the same time. It's an advice and a warning at the same time. A lot of people blame others for their problem. Yes, yes. I mean, we are all interrelated. We do contribute to the unhappiness of each other. I know that. But to tell you the truth, your antidote is in you. When they poison your mind, they want you to be unhappy. Remember, I keep on saying this, the intention of somebody that makes you unhappy is to keep you unhappy. So what do? You have to be a winner in that battle. You go back within yourself. Smile over little things you've experienced in life. And then come back. But when you're coming back, don't be aggressive. Go back. If you can, show the person love. Because the contrast is clear. The contrast is always clear. The contrast is always clear. So you bring in something loving. And remember, you are experiencing it first. I told you people some time ago, I keep on reminding you about what I've experienced with my son while he was growing up. I told him once again, he said, Papa, why do you say good morning? Why do you say guten tag, guten morgen, bonjour? Why do you say bonjour? Why do you say dobro? Why do you always greet people, kala? Why do you always say greet people? Why do you greet people? I say, my dear, yes, I think that's how I was brought up. But in first instance, now that I'm old, I've come to realize that whenever you say good morning or good afternoon or good evening to somebody, I asked him, say good morning. He said, good morning. I said, who heard it first? So he started smiling because he has already gotten to about 14 years when he was asking me this question. I told him, say good morning. He said, good morning. I said, who heard it first? Then he started laughing. And the moment he started laughing, I just said, thank God that I got a son 13, 14, who can fix up 2 to 2 and make it 4 out of it. He was able to realize why I do that. I said, yes, I heard it first. The good morning I said to that person, here we live with people, and because of the way private life is very much paramount here, a lot of people don't respond when you tell them good morning. They don't respond when you tell them good evening or good afternoon. They don't respond. And my son kept on having problem with that. We are working, and I said, so I explained, and since that time, he doesn't talk about it anymore. And he does it even himself. He tells people, he greets people. He greets people too. I told him, no, I cannot stop wishing good, because when I wish good, the first person that hears it is me. And I wish you good. The first person that hears me wishing you good is me, because I've already thought about it. The energy, the vibration is already in me. The frequency, the positive frequency is already in me. I'm already experiencing good morning. I'm already experiencing good afternoon. I'm already experiencing good evening. If you don't know this, try to practice it today. Don't bother yourself how they look. Say good morning. Remember, if he or she doesn't say return, you take the whole. If he or she returns, you take part of it. And it is now multiplied again, because you've made some other person happy. That's how I see life. I never discussed this with anybody. It just occurred to me. I thank the Almighty for that. That when I say good morning to somebody, I'm on telling myself first, good morning. I'm projecting good energy for myself first, and not for another person. But it is my intention to share this good morning. That's why I'm telling him or her or it. Yes, sometimes you say good morning to the children because you don't know what they're experiencing at home. You have to tell them the morning is promising. So don't say, that's a little child. He should say good morning first of all to me. No, say good morning to them. Why not? Teach them what they should do when next they see somebody. So, yes, I sometimes forgot that I don't have millions of dollars, but I feel so rich. I forgot sometimes that I don't have millions of dollars, but I feel so rich. Do you try to feel that way too? Try to feel that way. Try to feel that way despite the fact that your happiness is not measured with the monetary accumulation, the material accumulation. Try to do that. So the song goes this way. When you, why you waiting for someone else to try to love yourself? Cause no one else does it better than you. You're waiting for someone else to try to love. Oh, guys, I have something. Oh yeah, what is this? I don't know where it is. Uh-oh. Something is. Okay, we continue playing. We have something in the background. Thank you very much for the likes being suggested by the wonderful Mary Ellis vlogs, unique vlogs. Thank you very much. Why you waiting for someone else trying to love yourself? Cause no one else does it better than you. I'm being disturbed a little bit. Something is. Oh yeah. Well, let's take it. Something is Shaba here. Shaba. It's unfortunate. We've been doing the sound, the music up till now. Nothing happened. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Why you waiting? Okay, we continue. Something is disturbing. I think some metal is hitting somewhere. I don't know, but let's continue. Why you waiting for someone else and try to love yourself? Cause no one else does it better than you. Why you waiting for someone else try to love yourself? Cause no one else does it better than you. It is said, tango, take. Let me rewind. That's a new song. It happened, but it has never happened up till now. Maybe because I'm seeing a lot of beautiful people in the house, so I'm getting a little bit shy. Okay, let me continue. Are you waiting for someone else? Try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. Are you waiting for someone else? Try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango. But I tell you, brothers and sisters, you can do solo dance. expectation will bring you depression. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what is happening. I'm noticing that something is, something is shaky, like metals touching somewhere. I have other things in the room. The paintings are there. I don't know which one is making the noise, but while you're waiting for someone else to try to love yourself, yeah. Let me see if we can tune. Let me see if we can tune. Now that I don't have my hammer near me, I'm gonna use some of my wood sculptures. Yeah, 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 that's it. So thank you. I hope you all are good wherever you're watching from. Every time that I talk about sharing my moment with you guys, it's it's actually what I'm experiencing. Okay, the sun came out today. The week was tough, but paid off. Ifa is always gonna be rhyming. The week was tough, but paid off. Somehow, you have to take what you're giving. Okay, and especially when your needs are covered. Okay, thank you very much, Maria Alice. So, and she has to be pinned now again. So, yes, the team, this last week was tough, but it paid off. So I'm glad, and I was able to visit a number of you. Despite the tight schedule. We're at Goga, we're at different places watching some videos as well. Thank you very much. But let us take such inspirational topics serious. Okay? Let us remind ourselves from time to time that it's good to love yourself. While you're loving yourself, you are gathering the energy, the experience of being loved and loving, which you can now share when it turned out that you are in the position of relationship with another person or another people. That's the reason why this song came up today. I was taking a walk, making recordings on Lady Wanga. Yes, thank you very much. Lady Wanga says Marie, saying hello to Marie from Lady Wanga. Wanga Lady Official, my organic sister, the one. Anyway, let's be careful so that we don't become too selfish. But Wanga owns it. Wanga owns it for real. Wanga was about almost some 8 months or 9 months ago. Wanga was being trolled by some foolish viewers, and I mean, Wanga, look, these people are jealous. What they cannot get, they try to destroy with words. So that's what happened. I said, forget it, forget it. And Wanga is really interesting because Wanga will now show up in her live streaming, and I will be there watching all the time, and Wanga will be pointing her fingers at me. Wanga will be pointing her other fingers and say, look at this beautiful lady, and some funny individuals are making trolling her with negativity. I say, forget it, you're a winner. And from there, organic sister just came up, and she has been maintaining that, and that's what it should be. And most importantly, please go check Wanga's language comparison, because can you imagine? It took just that wonderful lady, Wanga Lady Official, just to create a content around language, to be doing what most professors should be doing. Wanga, that's what you're doing. You're doing what most professors should be doing. Okay? The comparison, the relationship between the languages, especially the indigenous languages, okay, that we have in Africa, we should have done a lot to that. Okay, we should have done a lot, study to show the similarities, and I know that it has been done, but it has not, you're doing it continuously. And on the social media, all your viewers and their friends are watching it now. They are realizing the relationship between the Luo and other languages. And I mean, just check that out. You're doing the right thing, sis. Keep it up. Keep it up. My one and wonderful Wanga lady. Please go check her lessons on similarities of languages, African language. Go check that out. That's very interesting. So Wanga says also hello to Egavas, and Wanga is being responded from Mary Ellis. So it's very interesting. Most Jamaicans don't know that there are some Igbo words in the Jamaican language, Patois. Unu is simply an Igbo word saying you in plural, unu, and it's the same meaning in Jamaican Patois. We now have Dogu. Dogu is a name. That is actually Diogo. It means a warrior. I met a taxi driver who calls himself, anyway, he drives taxi, and at the same time he does a local, estate management. Wanted to sell us some land in Portland. His name goes by Dogu, and it's actually Diogo in Igbo. It means warrior, because the DG is the master of yam, somebody that plants yam. Okay, I believe that you people should read Things Fall Apart, where the writer Chinua Achebe, use some Igbo words sometimes and explain the idioms. Then you will understand the relationship. Okay, so goes on in the names and again and the proverbs. Igbo is very. The only difficulty, why people have difficulties in Igbo is more philosophical. The languages in Igbo is mostly accompanied with proverbs, idioms, okay, illustration, you see. And that's the similar thing with German. The German language and Igbo language are descriptive languages that describe things the way they are, German would say Herausforderung. Herausforderung. That means something challenging you, something giving you task. Something bringing you out to do a task. That's what Herausforderung means. Heraus, taking you out to do a task. But in English, the English word for that is abstract, challenge. If you look into it, you find out that challenge is challenge. It's abstract. But in German, it says heraus. It could be a long word, but it's just descriptive of what is being talked about. Okay? And that's what Wanga Lady is doing. So Wanga, keep it up. I know that you show us other stuff, but that version of your content is everlasting. I'm telling you the truth. People will keep on visiting that, those content even in 10 years' time. So keep it up. Thank you very much. So the topic of today remains love yourself. And I just got to Wanga because there was a time that Wanga was being trolled by some funny, characters. And I keep on telling, hey, what are you talking about? You look beautiful. You are. And your organic nature makes it special. And she's been maintaining that. By the way, if you're looking for ways of keeping your skin, there is a video, an old video. It's about getting to 1.5 year old video of Wanga showing you how to take good care of your skins. So, and that's it. And go check that out. Thank you very much, everyone. So, Mary Ellis, I hope that the garden is going on fine. I hope that everything is growing the way they should be growing. I appreciate you all that has, came down here. I hope that this song, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a short also on this, topic on this song. I'm gonna do it with a djembe and then post it so that people will get this topic. It's not gonna be just a live stream thing and it's ended. I want you people to realize that loving yourself is very important. I want you to love yourself before you love me, because if you don't know how to love, we're gonna get into trouble. That's what happens to a lot of people. A lot of people think that loving somebody is lavishing the person with the gifts and stuff like that. So when the gift is no more there, the love doesn't exist. No, you should first of all know how to love yourself. You should know that the cows eat what? Grass for them to get beef for us. So when there is no meat, the next thing to be eaten is a bowl of salad, well made. And I'm going to enjoy it with you. I'm going to enjoy it with you without even saying, where is the meat? No. Where is the jack chicken? No. No. I will comfortably share that with you because I know already that the cows eat meat. No. Sorry. Cows eat grass to produce meat. Yes, Black. Thank you very much, Black. Thank you very much. The cows eat grass to produce meat. So whenever there is no meat and you come to share your love with me and you say, oh, darling, today there is no meat. As a matter of fact, we should stop eating most of the meat because of the antibiotics and stuff like that. So I'm giving you a bowl of, I will understand that because I've tasted salad. I know how salad tastes. So, and that's the reason why I will advise you to love yourself, to learn what is good for yourself so that you can share it with another human being. Every human being are mostly the same with just some variations, but we are almost the same, especially when it comes to feel good. So, when you're, yeah, while you're waiting for someone else to try to love yourself. Let me start again. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Cause no one else does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Why? No one does it better than you. It takes two to tango, but I tell you, brothers and sisters, you can always do the solo dance. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Don't blame anybody. Don't blame anybody for your happiness. And please, try to know yourself. Try to know yourselves. Try to love yourself. Try to learn what is good for other human beings. What is good for you could be good for other human beings too. It is said, do unto yourself as you do unto others. Do unto others. I hope God's child doesn't come here to see me quote the Bible. But it's not the Bible. This is actually Igbo cosmetology. In Igbo cosmetology, they say, Ewe belub go belu. Kesi biye bena. Kam kukwaya. But at a point, they changed it. Ewe belub go belu. Kesi biye bena. Jagosia ebo gebe. It means on a tree should perch with others, but if they don't want to stay together, the one that first came will show the other one where to perch. So learn what is good while loving yourself. Learn what is good while loving yourself, so you can share your love, so you can know how to make love. So while you're waiting for someone else to try to love yourself, 'cause someone does it better than you. Once again, while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, 'cause no one else does it better than you. They say it takes two to tango, brothers and sisters, but you could do also solo dance. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, 'cause no one else does it better than you. You can have wet dreams, you own no explanations. Expectations brings depression. You can have wet dreams, you don't owe anyone explanations. Expectations brings depression. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, 'cause no one does it better than you. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, 'cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, they say, but brothers and sisters, you can do solo dance. While you're waiting, yeah, while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. It takes two to tango, but brothers and sisters, you can do a solo dance. You can have wet dreams, you owe no an explanation. Expectation brings depression. Okay? So while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself, because no one does it better than you. Thank you very much, everyone, for showing up for me today, for showing me, sharing your precious time with me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you all. Danke vielmals für meine deutschsprachigen. Vielen Dank. Es ist gerade ungefähr Zeit zum Abendessen. Ich werde auch jetzt versuchen, vielleicht mitzuhelfen, damit dass wir Salat zusammen machen. Danke vielmals. Ich freue mich. Ich wollte eigentlich das nicht so lang ziehen. Ich wollte jede Gelegenheit, dass ich habe, etwas machen. Etwas, das die Leute vielleicht ein bisschen nachher anschauen können. Ja, ich wusste auch gar nicht, dass ich sogar so lange bleibe. Es ist jetzt über 2 Stunden. Und das Thema bleibt, während die Zeit, dass du auf jemanden wartest, Selbstliebe ist angesagt. Wenn du auf jemanden wartest, Selbstliebe ist angesagt. Und während dieser Zeit lernst du, wie man sich lieben kann und jemand anderen lieben, weil du bist auch ein Mensch wie die anderen. Okay? Und das ist sehr wichtig. Es heißt nicht Selbstliebe und selbstorientierte Person und alles für sich behalten. Nein, du lernst das, um das zu verwenden, weil du kannst nur geben, was du hast. Wenn du keine Liebe hast, kannst du keine Liebe geben. So, once again in English, while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. Don't blame others for your misfortune. Don't blame others for your not having, especially for your happiness. You are responsible for your happiness. So every moment you have, God, share it with yourself and learn how to love. Learn how to share love and learn how to make love. It is important. As I said, it's jokingly, because it's out of your fantasy that you have your wet dreams. If you ever had your wet dreams, you don't need anybody to explain it to. You are not stalking anybody. You are just having your wet dreams. So have your wet dreams, okay? You don't owe anybody explanation. But expectations will bring you depression. So remove that in your system. And you can only do that when you're learning yourself day after day. Thank you very much, everyone. I may not have the opportunity to do a redirect. I may not have the opportunity to do a redirect right now. And I'm going to sing this song a cappella once more, and I will call it a day today, tonight, as it is in East Africa. In Kenya now, it's already 21 hours. People are already falling asleep. Some are still grilling in the Facebook and in the YouTube. So let me say this and sing it once again for you. If you have not given the video a like, please give the video a like. I'm gonna let the video be this way so that somebody can rewatch it if they want. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one does it better than you. It takes two to tango, they say. But you can do solo dance. While you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. You can have weird dreams, you owe no one explanation. Expectation brings depression. So while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. Peace to the world. Thank you very much, Mary Ellis, Unique Vlog. Thank you, Wanga Lady. Thank you, Black. Thank you, Black. Thank you, Black. Thank you, the amazing M&G. Thank you, Lucy Warrensworth. Thank you, Egawas. Thank you, Kavnish. It's amazing. Thank you. Two other people that have some Russian, Greek names that I couldn't pronounce. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Aliswa, who happens to be the first person to show up here. Thank you, Aliswa. So I think Alice is online. Please go check Aliswa. That's the only person that I know that is on. I think Kavnish, when are you going live? When are you going live? I've not seen you live recently. I've only noticed your outing and stuff like that. I'm going to check you out my course once again. What I do is I always go to watch a video or two. That's how we can support each other. Solidarity for the community. Thank you, Kavnish. It's amazing. I'm very glad that I met some positive thinking individual, and you can feel it when they show up in their screens and through the content that they share. Thank you very much. I'm going to go down for the dinner before it becomes too late. I just want to keep this weight going the way it is. I'm loving myself. Thank you very much. While you're waiting, try to love yourself. When you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. It takes two to tango, they say. But I think you could do solo dance. So while you're waiting for someone else, try to love yourself. 'Cause no one else does it better than you. Peace to the world. Thank you very much. Stay blessed. And positivity in your thoughts all the way. Bye for now. 'Cause bye.